Obama is a Mac daddy. Obama pimps white women and black women. He got started. You didn't notice him till he brought out those big-chested white women with their tight T-shirts and their short pants. That's what a pimp does. Oh, come on. You don't get your campaign started with a big-chested white woman. She must be a 54D, double D, and a pair of shorts on. That's what started his campaign. He put his name on 2 big 54Ds. Obama, that's where you first saw his name. That's the first place I saw it, on 2 great big old tits. He's a Mac daddy. He pimps white women and black women. Obama is a long-legged Mac daddy. Black people have said, Pastor Manning, nobody's going to follow you because you've been trashing Obama. If you want black people to get with your no do no reign, your outlaw, they're not going to follow you because you've been trashing Obama. And black people love this man. And because of the way you speak about him, you can forget about your ministry. Now it's over with. Nobody's going to be on your committees. Nobody's going to walk with you or march with you, or nobody's going to be with you, Pastor Manning. But let me just say this, first of all. I haven't trashed him. I haven't trashed Obama. His African in-heat father went a-whoring after a trashy white woman. He was born trash. I said he was born trash. I didn't trash him. I'm speaking the truth about him. And when you want to communicate to your fellow man your sense of honesty and integrity, you look him in the eye. Because if he can look in your eye, he can see what you're thinking. The Moonies had this strange look in their eyes. Well, my friends, look at the Obama people. It is the exact same look. This distant look of love that has overcome them, and it can't be hidden. They can't shut it down. Even if they don't want you to know, they can't shut it down. It's this look that they have now. That this Messiah is now in their presence, this abomination. And so those of you that voted, you now are marked, the mark of the beast. Remember a year or so ago, the Mount Carmel debate. I want to challenge the fact that they were leading the people the wrong way. 40 years ago, there were 41 million black people living in these United States. Now there are only 30 million. The Bloods, the Crips, the killing of black men shooting other black men, the abortion that you do in these clinics, and the burdens that black men put on black women, we're dying out. We're dying out. And somebody needs to stand up and say it. If we don't stop this death, we're going to be out of here in extinction in another 20 years. We won't be no black people. You're dying. You're killing one another. Disease, single-parent homes, going to jail, won't go to school. I challenge these men and their authority to lead. Back in 1983, I declared that Jesse Jackson was a worker of the devil. Anybody remember when I made that statement years ago? I was right then. Should have stopped him then. We could have stopped the deaths. I've gone ahead and warned you about David Dinkins and Charles Rangel and all this crowd of black politicians that don't do nothing but sell out, rip off, and make you ignorant, keep you on bread and crumbs, and these poverty programs. And you stayed with me. You stayed with me. But when this long-legged Mac Daddy came to town, all of a sudden now I'm not preaching Jesus anymore. Come on, that's what you told me. Now I've been preaching about this for years. It's just that the whore has come out of you par excellence. I've been preaching about this for years. Somebody said, what about this 2012 elect movement just started nationally? Nothing more than the political action community has started right here. You were down for that, but you're not down for the movement that will stop your love affair with this Mac Daddy. And that's the only difference. It's the only difference. It's the only difference. You whore, you. You whore. This long-legged Mac Daddy, I was right then. I'm right now. January 20th at high noon will be the day of the joker. All you black folk talking about you got a black president. You whore, you. Spike Lee, come on everybody, get on the bus. Come on, all black men, get on the bus. Hey Manning, up there in Harlem, get your butt on the bus. Shut up and get on the bus, nigga. I'm not getting on no bus. I'm not going anywhere looking for Louis Farrakhan to tell me nothing. Farrakhan can't tell me the time of day. Black preachers, Catholics, Jehovah's Witnesses, Mennonites, Baptists, Methodists, Pentecostals, tongue talkers, all down there in Washington, the same way they're going to be down there Tuesday. I didn't go. I didn't go. I said I didn't go. And I'm not going Tuesday because I'm not a whore. Went down there to Washington, spent all that money, came back, nothing happening. Nothing happening with Farrakhan. Ain't nothing going to happen in terms of what you're thinking about with abomination. Why did y'all leave the sanctity of Jesus, the chasteness of his word? Why did y'all do that? You don't know this man. Leaving the love of a lifetime for somebody that came and popped their fingers and snapped their legs. You don't know anything about this man. You don't know. You don't know. It takes more than just a few months to know somebody. And what you do know about him, I told you that his mama was a trashy white whore. And I was right about that. Don't you tell me not to say that. Don't you tell me not to call that woman a trashy white whore, because she was. Don't you tell me what to preach. And not only that, but all of his friends. His house is owned by a Syrian mobster named Tony Resco. They're tight. That's his friend. William Ayers, that's his friend. Why? Why would you do that? Only a whore would walk out on a relationship like that. Why did you do that? Why? Now I'm expressing the sentiments of Jesus here, because that's exactly what you did. It's exactly how you whored. You whore, you. You don't even know this man. You don't know what he's going to do.
Wir wollen nicht lieben, wollen nicht spenden. Ich habe
And you and I together, we will change this country and we'll change the world.
They were watching his power. They were watching the large crowds that were following him. And as the crowds grew larger and his oratory more impressive, I mean, when Hitler spoke, when this man stood before 50 and 100 and 200,000 people, he wooed a crowd like no man on earth had ever done. As I watched this parade of this emissary, this ambassador from hell himself called Barack Hussein Obama, got y'all in a trance. and is trying to bring deception all over the world. Please continue to give to our Mother Couture Breakfast Program so that we might be able to have a special Christmas for the children this year. We want to be able to serve them breakfast, and we want to be able to have a very special Christmas presentation for them. I'd love to be able to give them school supplies and maybe a bag of oranges or a bag of apples and maybe some peppermint candy, some pencils and pads, of whatever's appropriate for the young people so they can have Christmas from Mother Couture this year. Will you help me in supplying Christmas from the Mother Couture Breakfast Program, a very special Christmas breakfast, and a Christmas gift bag, something that the kids can take home with them, oranges and apples and maybe some candy and maybe some school supplies and a toy. We can do it if you will unite with me and get your gifts in and get them in right soon, so we can adequately prepare for the Christmas presentation. And then, of course, it has been our annual event to take young children to the Christmas Spectacular at Rockefeller Center. We would love to be able to do that this year. We're not making a special appeal to have that happen because the prices of the tickets are so high. But if there's anyone out there generous enough for us to put together to purchase tickets for 50 children to go to the Christmas Spectacular, we'd love to be able to do that. That's not our major appeal. Please remember the Mother Couture Breakfast Club in your Christmas giving this year. And we'll be satisfied with just the opportunity just to have a special Christmas breakfast and meal for the children during the Christmas week. We don't have to have all the other things, the gift bag, but if it's possible by someone giving, by all of you giving, then we would certainly appreciate it. And of course, if we are blessed enough this year to go back to Rockefeller Center, we would appreciate that as much. You know how to give. Go to our website at outlaw.org and click on the PayPal button and give right there online, or you can call our church at the number below and give on your bank card, or you can send it through the mail at the address listed. Thank you so very much for making the Mother Couture Breakfast Club a great Christmas event this year.
Just let me hear you sing. He's gonna make your day. Just listen to the word.